Hey everyone, welcome back to Deadly Premonitions 2. In the last episode, we did the Otherworld level at the Clarkson's mansion and saw the whole shindig of Professor R and PJ Clarkson and the result of their little battle and all that stuff. So, we're getting ready to move on. Oops, wrong thing. We need to go back to the sheriff's office. But it's nighttime, so I don't think we can really do that. So I'm going to go home and, well, not home, but go to the hotel and sleep so that it's back to the morning, because it's about to be the underworld spawning shit in the, out in the open. Because I want to also go down and see if I can find Avery, because I got his mission before going into the Clarkson Mansion Otherworld mission, and I don't know if it picked up the item that I needed or if I got to go through that whole level again to get the item to finish this little quest here. So that's what we're going to do real quick and see if I have to actually go through that or not. Okay, so Avery is at his house. Alright, Avery is slowly walking away from me. I've tried to talk to him, and he's like, I can't talk or I'll forget where I'm going. So he's definitely going to his little warehouse that he works at. So we're just going to follow him and see if I can finish his little quest or if I got to go through the Clarkson's mansion Otherworld level all over again. Oh no, I think he's going to go inside. I can't go inside if you... Fuck. Okay, I guess I got to stand out here and wait. Avery? No. Oh, Avery, cool. Okay, I got him to come outside. Can I talk to you? Okay, I think this might have done it. Okay, cool. That was one of the beads that I needed for, the mirror guy at that little voodoo place. So I think I have 3 now. I think I need 2 more. Okay, cool. After getting that green bead, it made me go back to the mirror at that voodoo place, and I spoke with him, and he gives you hints about how to get the last 2 that I need. And the one directed towards the healer of the Lord, which is Tyrone. And then the other one talks about the pourer of firewater, which I'm assuming is referring to Xavier from the Owl's Nest. So of course I came over here to talk to Tyrone, and now I got another quest line for him for side missions. So I'm guessing that's one way to get that bead. And I'm going to have to go and visit Xavier, either find him at his house, I don't know if he's clothed or not, or try to talk to him at the Owl's Nest whenever it's open to see if I get a quest line for him as well, because I only have 2 more beats to get before I finish the mirror, because I have no idea what that quest line is going to be, because I got that right at the, well, what the reward's going to be for that quest line, because I got that way at the beginning of the game. So, but I still need to make my way to the sheriff's office. So I'm just going to try to visit Xavier, maybe at his house. And if not, I gotta wait a while because the Owl's Nest is not open at this hour. Come on, door. Yep, I was right. Talk to Xavier, now we got a quest line for him. Let's see, what exactly did that say? Drink all 7 of Xavier's cocktails across the course of 1 week to learn more about his true identity. Oh Lord, I'm gonna get messed up.
Today sometimes.
I guess he doesn't have everything in one shot, so I might have to write down some of these. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Alright, so I have to drink 7 of Xavier's cocktails across the course of 1 week to learn more about his true identity. And then that should give me one of the beads, and then as well as doing Tyrone's little quest line here should give me the other bead, because I already have 3 of the 5 beads, and these 2 quests should give me the last 2. So drinking all 7 of Xavier's cocktails. I don't think that that means it's the ones that I have to talk to, and it's like a specialty one, I'm guessing. And I thought that you just basically was going to do one every day, but the Owl's Nest is closed on Sundays, so I can't do one every day. So I'll just have to go and see if I can do a couple a day and just take some shit with me that's going to relieve me of being absolutely drunk, because it fucks you up pretty good. And then I'll also work on going back to the main storyline, but I think if I finish these 2, and then I can go down here and finish this one for the mirror guy and see what kind of reward that gives me. God only knows what that's going to give me. I hope it's something useful. And I still got to work on the shit for Lewis, because I don't think I've done any anymore. No, I haven't even started this album 3, and I think there's 4 albums altogether, but I can sit and run through and do these in like a couple minutes. So I just need to kind of farm getting chills so I can speak with Tyrone when he's Dr. Tyrone. And more than likely, I'm probably going to have to do something other than that. I can't imagine that that's only going to be a one-thing quest line with him. Why are you outside roaming around? Are you taking a smoke break?
Pitiful beyond.
He is out here taking a smoke break. What an asshole. Fucking, I'm going to take a smoke break with him. Alright, get your ass back in here. Oh, he was in his little doctor's outfit. Ah, you're still... Okay, never mind. I thought his bitch ass was going to be still out here. Alright, doctor time. Okay, so that's the first one. Is he going to give me something else?
The law, please.
Gather 10 pieces of trash near... So he gave me a quest line of gather 10 pieces of trash near Oak Memory Lane. Okay, that's done. Damn things were literally just like little piles of visible farts. That's all that was. I thought it was like the actual little pickup items, and I was wrong. It was just little farts left on the ground. Alright, I gotta get poisoned, and thankfully we're right near the cemetery, and that's where there's a shitload of bees. Yep. There we go. Thanks, guys. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna fuck y'all up. Get wrecked. Almost hit him. Where the hell am I going? Am I going the wrong way? Alright, Tyrone, I'm poisoned.
It was very...
Yes, cure me. Now I'm gonna try just doing the donation
The
there.
law, please.
Okay, I gotta go get poisoned again. I fucked up. Okay. Either I gotta do the whole little service thing, or I just talked out of sequence. Ah, cool. There you go. Okay, I'm guessing I have to do the
The
pay-through
law,
service now.
please, Rich.
Gather 20 pieces of trash near Lucare. I think it's a graveyard. Alright, cool. There we go. That's the 20 pieces of garbage in Lucare's graveyard. Trash is all picked up. Let's see if it'll actually do the mission this time. Because I'm going to assume if it does, then any other ailments or little side quests that we have to do here, I have to pay through the service, not the whole $10, which would be a lot easier, but whatever, that's fine. Come on, B button. There we go. Okay, it looks like I'm going to go get fucking poisoned again. For the third damn time. Oh. It just wants me to, like, stand here and die. Cool. Yeah. Alright. I'm glad I'm your fucking guinea pig. Okay, my poison went away. Is that bad? Nice. Alright, poison again. Nope, guess not. Okay, I'm walking woundedly. This has to be enough.
Pitiful.
I've never really let myself go down this low of HP, so I think I've only been in limp mode once.
May the Lord...
I physically can't make that. Well, I got down to 30 health. It still didn't take it. I went and got stung more, and I literally got to the door and I was at 4 health. So I had to heal, or I wasn't going to even make it into the door. Okay, 9 health, 8 health. Uh-oh. I was about to say, I'm sitting here spamming the B button trying to get it to talk. I'm down to 6 health. Okay, cool. I'm at 1 HP. That's nice. Okay. Le Drunky. Let's go. Oh, come on. Oh, you... No, you're not in your doctor uniform. Does that mean you're not playing doctor right now?
Pitiful be...
Oh, no, you still are. Sweet. Okay, cool. It's gonna take it. I was curious because I saw him just get clipping through the door, and I'm still like swaying, or is this the motion? And he wasn't in his doctor clothing, so I didn't know if he was not gonna be a doctor or not. Oh, yep, nope, it's swaying. Oh yeah, there we go. There's his bead. What's this? Alright, cool. Now, his storyline is all done. I got that little bead. So the last storyline I gotta do to get the last bead is Xavier's. And his is just drinking shit. So I might just go and just sleep every single day until I can get that done. Well, I had a pretty sketchy, scary moment there for a minute. I was exiting the church from finishing Tyrone's mission and getting the bead from him. And, well, my monitors went black, and I was like, oh my god, what happened? I was like, I really hope that I do not have a corrupted file right now, because I think this is 25 hours in, and there's no way that I would start this over. But everything seemed to be good once I restarted the computer. It did a little update, and everything was pretty okay, I guess. So it's Sunday. We're working on Xavier's quest line for doing drinks on all of his days. And I was curious to see what I would do on Sunday because the Owl's Nest is closed. So I Googled it real quick, and it says you have to meet him at his house after 2200 hours. And then he gives you a cocktail. So I guess we're going to see if that's true. And if that's true, then that's how we're going to get the Sunday drink. And then I'm just going to fast forward and do all those days to see what kind of reward we get for that. So I really hope that it's something really useful, because I'm going to be upset if it's not. Alright, so this is Xavier's house. I'm going to steal his mail first. Come on, gimme. Low quality bead, thanks. Yeah, really needed that. Okay, let's see if this is how this works. Open up, it's the police.
Today the town feels...
Holy shit, he has on clothes! Yeah, see, okay, so this was right. Wow, he has clothes on. I better not tell nobody. Alright, cool. He gave me some drinky drink. Alright, that's Sunday down. I got 4 more days to go, so I think I'm just gonna do like a bunch of quick little sleeps just to power through that. Because then I'll get the last bead, and then I'm good. I'll see what that unlocks. This should be the last drink that I have to get from him. Oh, I was hoping it was just going to be a full cutscene. I didn't want to have to read through any of these. Okay, yep, there's that. So that's the last one that we needed. Okay, well, We just finished Xavier's questline and we got the bead. It really didn't give us any information that was particularly important. And then we spoke to him again and he gave us another quest line about squirrels stealing his frickin' underwear. What the hell, man? Okay, well, I guess I'll do that as well, but I'm gonna go turn in the beads and see what kind of reward we get. Alright, come to me, the mirror.
Dost thou seek me?
Yeah, because I have a quest line to finish, and you need to give me something super duper cool. Yes, I gathered all the beads. Oh. It's for a necklace. Power, accuracy, and reload. I guess that's kind of good. Well, I don't think that it was worth all that, but let's try to upgrade it and see what I can upgrade it to. I don't go around and really collect a lot of the pickups too much, so I think a lot of this stuff is lacking compared to what it could be. Oh, I have just enough to upgrade at one time. So I think I'm going to remove the Berserker necklace. I'm going to lose 4 power, and my firing speed will go back to a positive 0. And add the new necklace and go up 2 power, 2 accuracy, and 2 reload speed, which will also negate the bullshit reload speed from the profound necklace. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Well, I gotta go mow down these squirrels here. So it even marks the little bastards that I gotta take care of. Oh, there we go. I got him. Got his crusty old underwear. Oh, Xavier, I got you your underwear. Knife? What the hell? I got a knife now? Oh, I'm super drunk too. I don't get it. Where's my knife at? Okay, so we completed Xavier's second quest for his lost little undies, and he provided me with a knife. Do I know how to use the knife or get to the knife? No, I do not. Will I figure it out? Probably not. So, but I'm like all messed up drunk. Look at me go. So I need to go sleep this off. And then make my way to the police station. I think that was the main quest line. Come on, I'm pressing the B button for days over here. Oh no, come on door. Stay still. Now we can pick back up on the main quest. I wanted to knock out all those side quests to see if there was any useful rewards given to me, which it really didn't seem like it. I think that necklace was pretty useful, and I wanted to get that out of the way. I was hoping for like a new gun or something, because I'm kind of getting tired of using this less than lethal pistol.
Did you find Melvin?
Nope, I can't find either of them.
Either of them?
Yeah. When I went home, it wasn't just my daddy who was missing. Mama was gone too. This never happened before.
Zach, we need to stop Professor R's plan no matter what it takes. Relax, Patty. You don't need to worry about a thing. I'm sure that Melvin just stumbled across an important clue that's stolen his attention for now. And I'm sure he's protecting your mother while he's at it. Let's just leave the investigation to the local police and rest for today. I need to prepare a report for the HQ anyway. How about staying with me in my room until we find them?
But...
You don't need to worry. I can't make you any homemade food, but I've got a first-class chef and a first-class concierge at my disposal. Oh, and a very affable bellboy. It's a lot of fun at that hotel.
But... Okay, I guess. Thanks, Agent York.
You're a lady, so you take the bed. Zach and I will be fine on the couch.
Now I wonder if I would have stopped in the little shop there with the Melvin's little on-the-go shop if he would have been in there. So I wonder if it's going to be there whenever I exit the building. It is. Let's see if he's in here. Like, what happens if I try to go up to it? Okay, no, Patty just takes over. I wonder what would have happened if I would have did it prior to going into the police station. But it's too late. Alright, so the current task is just go back to the hotel and review the case with Patty for now. So we'll see what that transpires to. I hope that they don't think York is weird having a little kid go up to his room with them.
Zach, the Clarkson family tree is nothing like we thought it was. We need to reorganize everything we've uncovered so far. She was so tired she fell right to sleep. Hey, Zach, I'm in a very difficult spot right now. I feel like this case is heading in a direction that will be extremely unpleasant for her. I've never felt anything like this during any of our cases thus far.
Yeah, and you probably never had a kid accompanying you during any of your cases thus far. Oh boy, organization time.
First, let's go back to the beginning. Lise Clarkson's body was found hanging under a bridge over the bayou, in a deserted spot close to where the bayou meets the Mississippi. The one who fired the pistol at Heaven surely had no idea what he would find there. Speaking of which, Zach, Chuck, the man who started this race we're running, what's his occupation?
Oh yeah, he's totally a skateboard workshop owner.
That's right. He's a crawfish farmer. And after chasing a poacher's boat that crossed over into his farmland, he went up the bayou and was fortunate enough to find Lisa's body. I doubt it was a very pleasant experience for him. But if not for his discovery, Lisa's body might have started rotting out there. He's a difficult person to be sure, but I don't think he's a bad guy. Chuck said something peculiar. He claimed the Clarksons were a little better when their son was still around. I don't know exactly what he meant, but we ended up meeting the person he was talking about, didn't we? Under very unexpected circumstances. Leonard Clarkson. He ran away from home, found his true self, then changed names. So, Zach, do you remember her name? Helena Doman. The townspeople call her Lena. She was also known as Professor R while she plotted against the Clarksons. She's the mother of the new drug known as Sang Rouge. She must have also had a group of followers who worshipped her fanatically. I can see it now. Lena sprinkling down the red powder, corrupting every last pure and innocent girl in town. Lena mentioned her plan each time we met. She must have taken us for utter fools, Zach. She thought she was always one step ahead of us, and that we'd never see the full scope of her plan. Well, her plan isn't complete yet, and I know we can still stop it. That's why we need to learn all we can about her. Her alias was Professor R, and she was well learned in the areas of medicine and fire dynamics. By the way, Zach, do you remember what weapon Lena used to murder PJ?
Yeah, use that little boom boom.
Correct. She used a miniature bomb. To tell you the truth, she surprised me. That bomb was so well placed. It left hardly any damage on the building itself, yet still did amazing work on them.
Yeah, it blew them up and both of their heads were stuck to the chandelier. That's magic.
Lena should have used that brain of hers for something more productive than that saga of revenge. For example, reviving Lucare's economy from the industrial sector. Widen your perspective, and you'll see that Louisiana is an industrial treasure trove. With her intelligence and her charisma, I'm sure she would have found some amazing opportunities. Such a tragedy. Zach, there's one more important matter we need to think about here. Galena Clarkson, who was murdered in jail. Her body was dismembered, then rearranged into a V shape. Patty and Melvin claimed it was a severed roots killing, but that doesn't make sense to me. And PJ Clarkson disapproved of it when I met him in the other world. He saw Galena's parts lined up and was overcome by an inexplicable fear. Tell me, who killed Galena?
Oh man, this is going to be a tough one.
Unfortunately, we don't have the answer to this one yet. And it's too big a problem to solve with mere speculation. The answer to this question may lead to a major turning point for this case, and the final turning point for this story. You know it's true, Zach. I only hope it doesn't push us down an avenue we didn't plan on exploring.
Alright, I got $10 for doing that. Sweet.
Hey, Zach. Do you remember PJ's last words? Lena had intercourse with her older sister. Her own flesh and blood. This means there's still one more person out there who inherited PJ's blood.
Oh, fucking poachers, now I gotcha.
Oh, I thought that was him.
Red-handed.
Thought that was him for a minute there. Dude, you're a little guy. You ain't gonna do too much. What the hell? What the hell? What did I just witness? Wow, okay. Well, that's the end of episode 2. So, that's cool. I think there's 4 episodes in total. I'm not sure. I'm a little just baffled on what I just witnessed at the end there. Not gonna lie, so...
Soon. I'm almost there. Just... Please, someone.
Oh, that was rude.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
So now we're back to the interrogation part.
Let me try and summarize this. Helena Doman was the mastermind behind the entire incident. But Helena Doman was actually P.J. Clarkson's son, who had severed ties with the family. Helena was also known as Professor R, the mother brain behind the drug known as Sang Rouge.
That's right.
She was responsible for everything?
Not everything, but most of it. Almost everything went according to her plan.
But if you'd already figured out that much, why did you continue to stay in Le Carré?
Because we had to.
You had to. Whatever for.
The goddess was still there.
The goddess.
The goddess of fertility.
Lise Clarkson's body.
Not her. She was as beautiful as a goddess, but she wasn't the goddess. She was just a tragic victim.
Then who is the goddess of fertility?
The person at the root of this case.
Is it some kind of metaphor? For example, the vast wealth that the red powder yielded.
The goddess of fertility embodied abundance on the outside. But on the inside, she was a hollow void. And that void was threatening to swallow up all of Le Carré.
Shut up!
I think he's getting PTSD from the little baby crying.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Are you okay, Mr. Morgan?
Either that or he's just being a typical grumpy old guy.
Morgan almost sounds like a prophet talking about the end of the world. Vague, elusive, and intent on deceiving those who listen. But every now and then he adds an interval of truth. Patricia Clarkson is one of those. She's something special. The logs in the center look far more burnt compared to the rest. Almost looks like they were used in conjunction with some kind of accelerant. Did you recently burn something there?
It's our fireplace. We're free to use it as we please.
I see traces of resin, which leads me to believe you burned up some sort of toxic substance. It doesn't matter what kind of fireplace you have. Burning anything other than firewood in it is dangerous. Next time, don't burn it up at home. Dispose of it like you would any other non-burnable refuse, especially if it was something like a smartphone or a USB memory stick.
Non-burnable refuse like a smartphone? Let's be serious here, Belle. That's exactly the sort of data one needs to thoroughly immolate. Remember what you learned at Quantico. By the way, you're still searching for Patricia, yes?
You don't need to worry about that. We're investigating. In fact, we've almost reached our goal. We just need to find some conclusive evidence.
Oh, we sincerely hope that's the case. Hard to believe, though. After all, so far you've just been barking up the wrong tree.
Barking up the wrong tree.
That's right. You shouldn't be wasting time here. You should be out there, looking for her.
Then I'll just ask you straight away. Do you know where she is?
No, we don't. But we can feel her when we close our eyes and become one with the world. It's very faint, but we can see her. We can see Patricia.
Are you trying to distract me again? Or do you really expect me to believe you're clairvoyant or something?
What do you think we are, X-Men? It's metaphysical offender profiling.
He actually asked me where Patricia is? Does he have full confidence that we'll never find her? Fine. I can deal with that. I'll just ask him everything I can about the Le Carré case. This square area enclosed by milk cartons, is it another sanctuary? The more I look around, the more I feel like there's some sort of system to all this. The sanctuary on this table. The fireplace sanctuary. And the milk carton sanctuary. They all lead into the room back there. And there's one more by the window, and yet another by my feet. Are they signs? Or is this all some sort of path?
Hey, Belle, is that a serious question?
Of course it is.
We're drying them out. We line the milk cartons up to dry them out, so we can turn them into Halloween decorations.
Halloween?
Yeah. Well, it is almost Halloween in reality here as this video is being recorded.
It's only January.
No, it's not. It's October.
This is America. Land of the free. Got a problem with that? By the way, how did the FBI find Lisa's body? After 14 whole years.
That's none of your business.
Are you saying they just happened to be investigating the Clarksons' cold storage warehouse by pure chance? That there was some undercover terrorism plot afoot there?
I said it's none of your business.
Well, then we'll just have to guess. It was an anonymous tip. A tip related to Saint Rouge. Did we hit the nail on the head, Belle? But that's not what we want to know about. After all, the FBI gets hundreds of tips every day. Right, my fairy? It was always that way, even back when we were on duty. Here's what we really want to know. Why, out of all those tips, did you select that one? Would you tell us that much? Belle, what urged you to make a beeline straight for this case?
That's none of your business.
What a bitch.
So you think Galena was murdered by Helena Doman, her own brother?
No, not her. Galena was someone else.
Then who killed her?
It's written in the report, isn't it?
Yes. But I'm asking you, would you mind answering me in your own words? You see, I find your entire story highly suspicious.
It's a complicated matter. Extremely complicated.
Don't let him draw you into his game. Stay calm, Aaliyah Davis. Am I winning here, or... No. I need to stay positive. I have to solve this case, no matter what it takes. I can't lose courage here.
I am kind of curious to see how this whole interrogation thing plays out in the very end.
The future influences the present just as much as the past. You asked me why I spent an entire 2 days observing you before I came to speak with you. Well, here's why. Over those 49 hours, I observed the intervals between your actions. When you were neither doing something nor doing nothing. I intently studied your intervals between action to action, and action to inaction, to action. People reveal everything during the intervals between their actions. For example, when you eat alone versus eating with someone else. The most prominent differences always appear when someone either begins or finishes eating a meal. And since these are unconscious actions, they can't be consciously hidden. When you prepare to eat or finish eating, when you move in to clean up, when you pick up a book or close one, when you raise a cup of coffee to your lips. Human actions speak volumes. Not even the person doing the actions is conscious of them. That's what lies in those intervals. That's my modus operandi. And here's the conclusion it helped me reach. There's one other person in this house, isn't there?
You're incredible, Belle. You outdid all our expectations. Impressive, to say the least. You're right, Belle, but only half right.
Half?
You should still be proud, though. Honestly, we never thought you'd make it this far. You've got real talent.
Most of what you say is disjointed and illogical. If this goes to court, I won't let you claim that your testimony is inadmissible just because of your little indulgence there.
Fine by us. We can even put it in writing if you want. We won't run or hide. Will we, my fairy? Where's the paper? I know I had it around here somewhere. Where is it? Oh. We're fine.
Hey, everything okay? What's going on out here? Oh, don't tell me.
He's just suffering from nausea. I was more worried about you. You were in there for quite some time.
Yeah, sorry. Ever since you got here, I've been all backed up.
Mr. Morgan, can you stand?
Oh. Is this a sign from a coffee? What could it be? What is it trying to tell me? Think.
Is that a dragonfly?
Footsteps. Big Footsteps. Footsteps. Big footsteps.
Some odd fella was following her around. Stalking her like.
That poor girl, Lise, she was a druggie. And she was into the really bad stuff.
The Red Soul has the power to amplify the unique characteristics we all possess, mentally and physically. That's why I created the Holy Red Powder.
You okay? Hey.
We're fine. Just feeling a little tired. Would you take us to get our medicine?
Sure. It's in the bathroom, right? Whew. Seems like he's calmed down a little. We should let him rest for a while.
One more step and I could have cornered Morgan. But so be it. I can still keep investigating even if the owner of this chair isn't present. Simon Jones, what a piece of work. How can anyone have such bad timing? Shouldn't you look after him?
I gave him his meds and let him rest.
Let him rest where?
In the bathtub.
Just let him pass out in the bathtub or something? Jeez Louise. He probably passed out because you're in there blowing it up with stink bombs.
It happened to have a blanket and a pillow in it.
Oh. Well, that's a common occurrence then.
What? But why?
I don't know. Maybe he sleeps in the tub. I feel like I saw that once in some vampire movie.
I don't know what you're talking about. More importantly, how long has he been like that?
It's stage 4 cancer. He's had it for a while now.
No. I'm talking about his face. It looks as white as a sheet. You can even see all his veins. I've never heard of any cancer side effect like that.
Who knows? But now that you mention it, he started going really crazy around the beginning of December.
In what way?
He changed pizza places.
This better not be another joke.
It's not, really. It's not. Before December, he always used to order delivery from a Chicago-style joint all the way up near Medford. But one day, he took one look at one of their trademarked red boxes and totally lost it.
Red, huh?
You better believe it. He started screaming gibberish at the pizza boy and chased him away. Next thing I know, I see him toss the pizza box out his window.
Do you think that's when his fear of red began surfacing more prominently?
Beats me. There isn't a better Chicago-style pizza place that delivers around this area. How could someone give up on that just because they don't like the box? I don't get it.
Were you serious for even a fraction of that story?
What's wrong, Aaliyah? You hungry or something?
Excuse me? What are you insinuating?
Well, you're staring right at an empty pizza box.
Please don't compare yourself to me. Besides, I have a refined palate.
Hey, that was uncalled for. Pizza is a sacred food, remember? You don't need to feel embarrassed for being unable to stop staring at it. It enthralls all who gaze upon it. That's the power of pizza.
Stop, Agent Jones. I've had enough of this sacred pizza bit. I'm sick of you Chicagoans and your obsession with pizza. Pizza, pizza, pizza. 24 hours a day. That's all you ever talk about. What's next? You gonna launch into a tirade about how deep dish is the only proper way to make pizza?
No, Aaliyah. You just don't get it, do you? As a Chicagoan, I'm proud of the deep dish pizza. But get this. I love New York-style pizza, too. It doesn't matter what kind of pizza it is. As long as it's a pizza, it's beautiful. What? Still don't get it? Okay, here. I'm gonna put it in terms that I'm sure even you could understand. All pizzas are created equal. Eat your heart out, Nietzsche.
Just forget I mentioned anything. Why do you think he's trying to survive so badly? What does he hope to achieve?
Not to die. That's kind of an easy one to answer.
What do you mean?
He who has a why to live can bear almost any how.
No more Nietzsche. Please, just stop. I feel like my ears are gonna start bleeding.
Hey, Agent Jones. Want to know why I love Nietzsche's quotes so much?
Sure.
I first discovered Nietzsche in a shelter after Katrina. At the time, I was shell-shocked, hopeless. I wanted to die. How could a 13-year-old girl go on living alone with her little brother? Then, in that shelter, I met a college professor. His school was damaged by the hurricane, too, and got closed down. He also lost his family and was living there in the shelter, just like me. So we gradually started spending more time together. I'll never forget the 3 months I spent with him. He loved Nietzsche. And out of all of Nietzsche's quotes, there was one from Thus Spoke Zarathustra that he repeated over and over again. Better know nothing than half know many things. Better be a fool on one's own account than a sage on other people's approbation. I thought it was a strange quote to hear from a college professor, you know? Why would he think it would be good to be a fool? But I understand what he meant now. He was trying to encourage my little brother and I, so that we'd be able to bear the weight of the victim label that was about to be slapped onto us, so that we could go on respecting ourselves without ever succumbing to all the patronizers. After that, my grandmother in Lafayette took us in, and that was the last time I ever saw the professor. But whenever I quote Nietzsche, my memories of him come flowing back into my mind, and they give me the power I need to keep pressing on. So I'm gonna keep quoting Nietzsche, just to make sure I don't forget my roots.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I think I get it now. Nietzsche is to you what pizza is to me.
What an analogy. Like, 10 out of 10, guy.
Sorry for giving you a hard time about it. You are free to go on quoting him whenever you want, of course. I won't say another word.
Agent Jones, what the hell is wrong with you? How dare you compare Nietzsche with pizza?
Oh, come on. Let me get one thing straight. You started this investigation based on an anonymous tip, right? What kind of a tip was it? Phone or mail?
What does that matter at this point?
This may surprise you, but these kinds of details really eat me up inside. I always get hung up on the most insignificant of details, especially during the most vital times. For example, you know how people go to bed early the night before they have a big job? That's exactly the time where I start focusing on meaningless nonsense. When did I last clip my nails? How long is my milk good for? I just can't help myself. I can't resist the need to know. It's just the way I am.
It was sent in an envelope, postmarked December 28th, sent out from Louisiana.
What did it have inside?
A postcard with a dragonfly on it, a wrapped sample of Sang Rouge, and a note.
What did it say?
Investigate the Clarksons. F.K.
FK. It doesn't ring any bells off the top of my head, though I'm not thinking too hard.
That's it?
Yes, that's it.
Who's FK?
Anonymous tip, remember? It's obviously just a fake name.
Did you confirm that?
Of course I did. Louisiana has a population of 4.5 million. The FBI database has a list of 6,682 individuals whose initials are FK. 1 out of every 6 individuals is a child under the age of 14, born after 2005. The remaining 5,500 people include those whose initials changed after they married or incarcerated individuals. After subtracting those, I was left with 3,800. That's when I stopped searching for FK, and I decided to change up my approach. It isn't important where the tip came from. All that matters is solving the case. I got this far by taking the most efficient route possible. Are you satisfied now?
Yeah. Thanks. I feel a lot better now.
He was probably just like, damn, bitch, just shut up. You're just insulting me.
Yep. It all checks out.
The letter that was delivered to me bore the Clarkson symbol. A postcard decorated with a dragonfly. The mark of the Clarkson family. A single sheet of paper ordering me to investigate the Clarksons. And... who collects vinyl in an age like this when you can stream just about anything?
True. Morgan's got refined taste.
You really think so? Now, even I thought they were cool back when the vinyl revival first started. But now, every suburban mall has its own vinyl shop right next to the novelty store. At this point, it's become a solid component of modern snobism, which only makes them that much more uncool. People who know nothing about real music are buying them up just so they can decorate their walls with cute album art.
Hey, let the people spend their money how they see fit. Ain't your choices what other people do.
How do you ever have time to enjoy anything when you're always so busy putting people down?
Excuse me?
You're like IBS. You keep flaring up at the worst times and there's no end in sight.
Wow, you just got compared to a shit problem.
And when you're alone with Morgan, it's just an all-out war zone.
We're in the middle of a very important investigation right now. Don't you think we ought to take it seriously?
To me, it just looks like you're putting yourself under a lot of stress for no good reason. Why can't you, show a little humanity once in a while?
Does one need humanity in order to track down criminals?
Yes, one does. Or at least I do.
Well, I don't.
Come on, Aaliyah. I'm your partner, aren't I? For a few days, at the very least. I'm your invasive partner who has a passionate relationship with pizza, right? Why can't you just let me in on one thing you actually happen to enjoy? Oh, aside from Nietzsche, that is.
I'd really rather not.
Why do you always have to be so withdrawn?
I can't help it if there's certain things I don't like.
No, come on. There's got to be some kind of music you enjoy. This is a good chance to teach me a bit about yourself.
I said no.
Do you like Justin Bieber?
Of all things to suggest.
Too cute. Not my type.
Drake?
Another thing to suggest.
I've only ever listened to the hooks.
Well then, Ariana Grande, Katy Perry.
Hell no. Am I done now?
Well then, what do you like?
I have to tell you?
Yes, you do.
Pink Floyd.
No way. You're a prog rocker? Who turned you onto it? Your dad?
As far as I can remember, I've loved prog rock ever since I was born. That's just how music works, right? I mean, The Wall is by far my favorite album. Even to this day, I find it hard to believe that they made that in the 70s. It still sounds completely fresh and unique, as if it was just released yesterday, and... What?
No, I was just thinking, I wish Morgan could have been here for this.
Don't you dare tell him.
Ready to spill the beans, Aaliyah?
I'm afraid of thunder. Happy now?
Katrina? All right, I'll stop.
Good. Now let's get back to the investigation.
No. Hold on. Now that I think about it, that doesn't really qualify as a soft spot. What I'm looking for is more how should I say it? Adorable? You know, something that would make you blush. There's gotta be something. Please, I'm begging you.
I love koalas.
That's almost as random as like, I like turtles. But I don't understand what this whole conversation has to do with any of this. This is kind of like filler and just a waste of time.
They're just so cute. I can't resist them.
They'll also rip your face off if you fuck with them.
All I need to do is look at a picture of one and Fuzzy Wuzzy swim all over me.
Yeah, Fuzzy Wuzzy will also rip your face off.
I mean, the way they look, the way they're shaped, the color of their fur. I mean, even down to how they only eat eucalyptus. I just love everything about them.
I don't even think koalas like eucalyptus.
Once I get some time off, I'm gonna travel to Australia and hug one for real.
Oh, you're gonna get fucked the hard way.
That's one of the top 5 goals on my lifetime to-do list right now. This conversation never happened. Is that understood?
Oh boy.
Oh, Aaliyah. Getting curious now, huh? Here, I'll find one of my favorites for you. How about this one? Who Framed Roger Rabbit, directed by Robert Zemeckis. It's a fantasy movie that mixes real actors with cartoons, using what we'd call CG these days, I guess.
I actually saw that movie a long time ago. It was pretty interesting.
Yeah, I know that one. It's the one where Michael Jordan plays basketball with all the cartoon characters, right?
No, that's Space Jam.
What? No, that's Space Jam. It's not even the same director. And besides, that one has the Looney Tunes in it.
Whatever. Either way, I'm not watching it.
Fine by me. You know, you're really lacking in the cute department.
Is that supposed to be an insult?
No, not at all. I'm just trying to help you turn a new leaf. I'm your invasive partner, remember?
Why do you care so much? I like myself just the way I am.
No, wrong answer. I think you could use a little more softness. You know what I mean? That would definitely make it easier for people to help you out, you know. You're flawless, intelligent, and charming. All you're missing is some soft spots.
Soft spots?
Yeah, you know, like when people find out a super serious politician is actually a huge comic book nerd. Something like that. You've got to have something. Something you secretly like that people wouldn't expect.
Well, I don't.
Yeah, she said koalas.
End of story.
Hey, uh-oh. The lady doth protest too much, methinks.
What do you mean? I just said I don't.
Which means you definitely do. Well, what is it? Come on, I gotta know. So, why did you decide to take this case?
Because it's my job.
Really? I don't buy it.
Why not?
You aren't just following orders here. You've got way too much emotion invested in this. Some kind of special emotion. There's no use trying to hide it. Despite how I may look, data analysis is my forte. I know how to see through lies. I don't mean to be nosy, but would it kill you to confide in me a little? I didn't manage to live this long simply because I'm fiendishly handsome. And besides, we're going to be tiptoeing across a thin line of legality with the rest of this case, so I'd prefer to have some probable cause. That way, at least I can back you up when you need me to.
There exists in the world a single path along which no one can go except you. Whither does it lead? Do not ask, go along it.
You're pulling out Nietzsche at a time like this? Come on.
I have a little brother. After overdosing on a certain drug, he was thrown into rehab. He's been clean for 2 years now, but he still won't utter a single word. All day long, he's plagued by hallucinations. He can't tell if he's dead or alive, if this is reality or if it's all a dream.
Sang Rouge,
That's right. The doctor can't tell what's causing his condition, so they can't treat him. He just told me to prepare for the possibility that I may never get my brother back. This was his. I bought it for him after he graduated high school and found a job. He never got a single chance to wear it, though. Someday, I believe that he'll get better. And I'll get to see him put this on and head out to work.
So you think that if we nab the person behind all this, we may figure out how to conquer the addiction?
Right.
You really think it'll be that easy?
I don't know, but I can't just sit around and do nothing. He's the only family I have in the entire world.
What about your parents?
When I was only 13, Katrina took him.
I'm pretty sure she covered that already. It was kind of, indirectly saying, how can a 13-year-old take care of her brother all alone?
Leaving my 7-year-old brother and I behind.
I'm sorry.
Man, if you would pay attention to what she says.
It's fine. I've already dealt with my past. Now I'm just working as hard as I can to complete the duty I've been given.
Yeah.
Hey, Agent Jones, I just want to double-check one thing. You didn't find anything in the bathroom?
Nope. Nothing in there.
It must be the bedroom, then. Just like I thought.
Are you serious about this?
Huh? Now you're having second thoughts?
Well, not exactly.
Then what?
I understand how you feel, but he's got an incurable disease. And he used to be one of us.
So? The truth he's given us so far could all be completely fabricated. He's a genius lone wolf agent who solved nothing but difficult cases during his years of active duty. That's what they told me at Quantico, at least. Over and over again. I had to listen to them talk about how no one could ever replicate the kind of work he did. But let's be real here. You saw his face, didn't you? It was inhuman. It looked like the face of a killer who's been possessed by death. Patricia Clarkson is here, in the next room, only a single wall away from us. After 14 years, he went back to Le Carré, kidnapped her, and imprisoned her here. He's trying to complete something big right now, something that's deeply connected to Saint Rouge.
Dun dun dun. Ooh, we went in. Nice.
What is all this? Pictures of people from Le Carré. And this wall is dedicated to Greenvale. All the deceased have been crossed out. Sheriff Melvin Woods?
Does that mean that I'm gonna go back to the other time frame and the Melvin's gonna be dead? Is that a foreshadowing? I only pressed the B button like 15 times there.
Lise Clarkson? Where's Patricia?
Uh-oh.
That's our altar. What are you doing?
And we're back. I had a beard. Did the game make him shave automatically? Oh. He's looking weird again.
York! Agent York! York! Agent York! Agent York. Hey, Agent York. Agent York? Hey! Hey, Agent York.
You're Lise Clarkson.
What's wrong? You're acting weird.
Sorry, Patty, I'm fine now. More importantly, do these red seeds come from some kind of plant that grows around this area?
I don't know. What do I look like, a botanist?
This isn't your average backwoods town. The Clarksons' ego and control has been piercing the town's heart like a massive dinosaur bone. But over this past century, time has been busy eroding the beast's power from within. And now, the very thing that once fortified this town is polluting it with putrid gas and rotten marrow. Zach, this is the point where it all collapses.
Alright, well, that was a lot of dialogue and a lot of more story lore and everything. So I'm going to go ahead and end it here, because this is, a lot of it is just going to be the interrogation and a lot of the dialogue that just came about. And I don't want the part to be like 4 hours long or something. So when we pick up, we're going to do more of the investigation of this area and see what other quest line we get and what other side quests we get. I have no idea what other kind of stuff we're going to see. And I'm going to try to also do some of the albums sometime during the next part, because I know we have one more album to complete with Lewis, I think his name was, from the Graveyard. So thanks for tuning in, and I hope to see you guys in the next part.